Hi, everybody. I know I'm dropping in without any notice because, as we've always discussed, I get absolute stage fright. So I kind of don't announce these things because, ironically, I kind of feel like I want to slip in unnoticed. It never works. It absolutely never works. I never slip in unnoticed, but I also thought I've been planning to come in for a while and just kind of go live and hang out and chat with some people. It helps if I go public on this. There we go. And now, live and hanging out, talking to all my lovely cupcakes. Hey, Nova. Hey, Ty. And thank you guys for hanging out. Everybody's already popping up. Oh my goodness. Already popping in, already saying things, already saying hi, already being friendly, already, on it. You guys are so quick. You guys are so fast. You slip in without me ever being able to just sneak. I try to be sneaky, and you're sneakier. What are you guys like hovering by the keyboard, just waiting, just in case Dreamy's today's the day. Dreamy might pop up. Today's the day. Let me mute myself on here. And Ryder the Raider. You know what? I always, oh my goodness. You guys are already kicking it off with I'm already kicking it off with messing up my screen. But you guys are already kicking it off with the support. Thank you so much, Mushan. Hey, hello, my love. I miss you so much. And Turtle, Mushan is always so supportive and always so kind and always such a good friend. And if you're not following, hello, Zena. Oh no. Oh fuck no. Can't hear me at all or can't hear me well? Thank you, Lion. Let me make sure that my sound is working. Volume is very low. All right, you know what? We can fix that. We can turn the volume up. Let's try this and see if that is doing any better. Is my volume turning up? It doesn't look like it is. Oh no. I will come speak closer to the mic and that will be my thing. How's that? Is that better for everybody or am I blasting people's ears now? Thank you for letting me know, by the way. All right. So, thank you. I've tried adjusting in Streamlabs and I don't quite know. It's not picking up very well. And I changed my mic recently and the new mic I changed my audio interface recently and it has been doing really well for me. But, now that I'm testing it on Streamlabs, it's going to be an issue, apparently. Heavens forfend, I actually get this working well. We will get there. Eventually, we will get there. If I have to eat the fucking mic, I will eat the fucking mic. Oh, here I am cursing already. So much for my family-friendly status. So much for my being an angel. Oh, Gunnar, thank you so much, sweetie. All those gifted subs, you are amazing. And you are humbling, and I adore you. And you're also fun to hang out with in the chats. Hey, Jaden, and hello, Midnight Smoke, sweetie. How you doing? Demery, this is the first time I think I've spoken to you, Demery. Hello. And oh my goodness, Twitch is popping off. You guys are so good to me. Leave it to a New Yorker to cuss like a sailor. Yes, Mando. Speaking Mandalorian, I am so freaking excited about the Mandalorian and Grogu movie coming out. And I know it's months away now, but it's going to be in IMAX and it's going to be in 4DX. And I really, really want to go see that. Thank you for the, oh my goodness, hype train. Oh, the hype train's going. You guys fluster me so quickly. This is Xena says this is this dream close to being tearfully happy? This is absolutely me being close to being tearfully happy. It's certainly me being flustered. Mushan, Mushan is doing it again. Mushan is at it again. If you guys haven't heard, some of you on my channel will have already heard Mushan. We've collabed on a few projects, and some of my favorite work has been things that I've done for his channel. Should be linked to my collabs. If not, check out his channel. And I will link to it. It should be linked right there. But Ty, thank you for cheering the bits. That's so kind. That's you. And I did, yes, Mushi is a sweetie. I don't even know. I thought I was going to come here and respond to comments. Jaden saying that he's flustered. Oh, well, that makes two of us. We could be flustered together. How's that? Oh goodness. And oh, Joseph, hello. You were summoned. Hello. It's nice to see you. How are you doing? This was my idea to like get through my comments because I've had not enough time to do everything that I need to do. Oh my. Who did what? Let me take a look. You guys are kicking off again. Oh hey, Lion got to first time chat in my Twitch. Hello, thank you. And the Mushan collabs were really well. Okay, so yes, there's the Mushan collabs. One of them in particular, like starts off. I think it starts off the script with like supposed to make my part of the script anyway. It was like I come in making some. It just says like monster noises, and I'm like, okay, I can do that. I can do like giant sea creature noise, and I didn't give him warning when I passed him the recording, and then so my recording just opens up with this horrendous screech of a sound. Oh, Vosh, you just made cheeseburgers and home fries. Now you're gonna make me hungry. You can't make me hungry because like right now, this is what I'm doing before I head into a meeting with the beautiful Xena Alexander, who anybody who is not subscribed to me, anybody who is not subscribed to Xena when they're subscribed to me needs a dressing down. They need a firm and proper dressing down. That's not acceptable. It's not okay. And what are you doing with your life if you're not over on Xena's channel for real? Like what? What? I don't even know what to do with you. We're gonna have to talk. So, you know, if you want a dressing down, go ahead and confess. I can speak. I do it regularly. I have evidence of my speaking regularly. Not speaking well, but I have evidence of my speaking regularly. So, oh goodness. Sheepuff is subscribed and like, thank you so much. And I've gotten, most of my comments are always just so kind and sweet and encouraging. And, you know, people saying that they love the character, that they're thankful for, you know, audios. And oh my goodness, Temper. Temper is gifting subs. Oh, Amara. Okay, Amara as well. Amara, hello. Amara is also a VTuber and ASMR artist who I recently linked to in my posts, I think, or I recently linked to, but also she's on Twitch, and take a look. You will find her in my links. I will leave links in the descriptions of all of this afterwards. But Amara is a VTuber and as of recently an ASM artist. But like just this month, I realized that she has kind of a channel anniversary. She started on YouTube itself, like on her first, well, so far as I know, her first channel, back on February 9th. And I was very tickled to have discovered that and to be able to celebrate her. More gifted subs from Druid. Druid has been a friend for like a few years now. Really, really like. And who is the anonymous gifter that just gave subs? Thank you to Anonymous. Do you come with the mask? I like the mask. The mask always makes me think of Hugo Weaving. Well, of course it makes me think of Hugo Weaving, but he was hot in that movie. V for Vendetta, I have issues. Greg, oh my. Okay, you guys are getting a little carried away. You need to Thank you for the love. Thank you for the love, but it's yeah. Ooh, all the gifts, says Druid, and he's absolutely right. This is you know what? I just realized that I don't have my sounds turned on so that other people get to hear all of this audacious generosity coming from my Twitch channel. You guys are incredible. Auditect, what a great name. Hello. How's it pippin'? How's it pippin' poppin' and flippin' and you flop pippin' and poppin' and flippin' and floppin'. I like that phrase. That was fun to say. And Amand, hello back. I am having a great day. I'm having an absolute great day. Audiotech, I am an angel, but it's yeah, I'm a freaking angel. That's how that goes. Yeah, I'm an angel. I'm a freaking angel over here. That's the kind of angel. At some point, a few people, like kind of unironically bought into the whole angel thing. It was only ever irony. The first angel costume I ever wore had a name tag that said, "Hello, my name is Irony." And it's been a little awkward sometimes because people hear me effing and blinding because I am originally a New Yorker, and it is my first language to curse. So it becomes a little surprising. Mushan, I love you to death. I love you to death. But you're also getting a little carried away in my love. Oh, goodness. And Ty, thank you so... Wow, guys. You know what? I literally just popped in to say hi, and you guys are being incorrigible. Incorrigible is what you are. That is the word for the day, incorrigible. But... I just popped in because I wanted to say hi, because I need to get into the habit of doing this. Again, yeah, Mushan, the Dream Stream celebration, because because Moosh knows that it takes me a while to be able to like step up to the plate here. I'm like that batter who like steps up, steps back, steps up, steps back. Only I do it over the course of days and weeks before I can manage to do a stream. Unless I have one of my wonderful friends holding my hand, like Mushan or Eclipse, who is often in chats in streams. Obviously, my best friend, Zena Alexander, who is going to be coming to visit me this summer. I can't wait for that. Oh my goodness, Hype Train level 10. You guys are Duke. Hi, Duke. Hello, Duke, my love. And Xena is all over the place. It does, yeah. Jim is a nonstop love train. It's kicking off, and the sound cues are really loud. We'll turn down the sound cues at least. I can do that. I can turn down the sound cues so that they're not louder than my voice. Thank you for that. Again, and anybody who is not subscribed to Zena's channel has, well, I question your taste. I'm sorry, but I have to. I might be a little bit biased. I might be a little bit biased. You think I'm a little biased? I might be a little biased, but yes, I adore Xena, and she's also she's so fucking funny. So fucking funny. Most of her audios, until a certain point, I don't know if they've cleaned up. For a long time, they were a little yeah, like spicy-ish, and so I would not listen to her audios because we're not friends like that. But the ones I listen to are hysterical, and sometimes I will be her partner in crime and encourage her to do wicked things. Like the OnlyPans series, I was like, of course you can do double entendres up the ass. And I've got to pop over and see who's being bad over here on Twitch. Trinks, thank you so much. Hello, Trinks. And Harry Dresden. Guys, oh my goodness, you guys. I just wanted to say hi. I just wanted to Oh goodness. Druid is doing it too now. Oh, you guys, I adore you, and I do not deserve all of this, dragon, yeah, exactly, very spicy. Z is very spicy. I don't know exactly how spicy. I just have ideas. Oh my goodness, we're hype train 11. Level 11. I am. Deep breath. Okay, deep breath. I can speak. I can. In with their good air, and out there goes more. I am. Thank you. I don't know if Dream is 15. Don't encourage them. Z. Okay, nobody needs to encourage. One of the reasons, I don't know that I have, but also one of the reasons is because I stammer to a complete stuttering halt is what happens. Oh goodness. He's saying that if we don't encourage them now, they'll do it over on her channel, and she likes it this way. But I like it. I like it over on Zena's channel. We like it over on Zena's channel, don't we? Don't we, guys? You know what? Also, being on my channel does not prevent someone from going over onto Zena's channel and starting a little shit over there, is what I'm saying. Right? Thank the man. No, the stammering is cute. The stammering comes so naturally. It's okay. So true confession time. When I do the adorable, I love that people like the adorable because that is just so me, base level me. Like you can. It is my very natural flustered response. And who's starting trouble now? Mushan. Of course it's Mushan. Oh my goodness, Mushan. Mushan, I love you. We're gonna have to. We need to. We need to also send some love to Mushan. Speaking of like, you don't have to be on a person's channel, and they don't have to be live, rather, to be able to go onto their channel and do good things for them and be nice to them. And I would love it if people were nice to Mushan, because he's one of my favorite people. And when, I say very quickly, but I actually resist meeting everyone. I resist meeting everyone, and then I end up liking them once I do. But Mushan is uh, has actually I've been friendly with for a lot longer, and then the past year I've become very kind of close with, and I'm very happy to have had him in my life. What a history nerd is actually naturally flustered. A history nerd being flustered, and also sarcastic. Yeah, yeah. I don't talk to a lot of actual human beings. I read a lot of biographies, but I don't actually. I read a lot of life stories. I don't talk to a lot of people. Level 12. This is yeah. Z is exactly the actual opposite. I hesitate. I hold back. And don't speak to people. I resist meeting people, and then I adore like everybody I meet. I end up adoring, with a couple of there have been a couple of exceptions that I just walk away from. But Z is always like racing to meet every. She is the welcome wagon. She is the friendliest fucking person I have ever met in my life. She will rush to meet everyone, pull them in, make them welcome. And then like very quickly goes. Okay, my patience is limited. So like she'll like she'll be the friendliest fucking person, and then on the she will also like let you know quietly if you've done something that she's feeling is not appropriate. She'll let you know quietly, and then she'll let you know again in DMs, and then like maybe the third or more time she'll be in public going, I told you. And I'm like, whereas I, again, the opposite. I will not usually say something. I'll just like fade away. Yes, you also tell somebody how you feel faster. And I just flounce. Exactly. If I've actually told somebody what they've done wrong, it is so egregious. It is something so egregious if I'm actually telling somebody off. Usually I do it politely. There's one person I was very impolite with. Oh, thank you. Jaha Space, thank you. The stutters are great. They make the audio so lively. It's real life trying to sound like an American Hugh Grant character. I like that Fu Mantis. I like that much better. In all honesty, I like that much better than the way I usually picture it, because I kind of do the hand motions as well. I hear my own stammer when I'm editing, and I picture female Jeff Goldblum, and I'm like, okay, but he's old and male, and but I hear myself, and I'm like, oh, I sound like Jeff Goldblum's daughter is what I sound like. Jinx again, starting trouble. Thank you so much. You delicious little troublemaker. You sweet little troublemaker. You know what? You're looking very cute today, Jinx. Is that a new haircut? I like it. Hey, Neko. It's good to see you. Um, mm, mm-mm. So, Amara is being a troublemaker. Amara, you don't have to do. Thank you very much. Keep in mind, Amara and Eclipse and oh, Xena, come on. And Mushan, Xena and Mushan, double trouble together. Mm-hmm. That's mm-hmm. Yeah, you're broke for next week. Exact. Okay, she's broke for the next week. Guys, please. I'm at level 13 now. I don't need to be at level 13, guys. Thank you so much, but we do not have to do this. Z, just Draft Dragon. I love that name. Draft Dragon. That brings such a fabulous image to mind. Hello, I am having a wonderful night. Oh, take care. My planet needs me. I like that. But yeah, so it was nice to see you, Draft Dragon. And I have seen your name. I've responded to you in comments before. I thought I was going to be going through comments today and just responding to some of the wonderful things, some of the wonderful observations people make that are that should be shared with more than just me. They should be highlighted because some of you guys are so clever and so fucking funny and fabulous that I always want other people to see this, not just me. Clip says I'm so quiet, but Dream is so quiet, but I'm lip reading. She says, "Keep going, you fucking troublemaker." Eclipse. Okay, so as I was saying, yeah, so Amara and Eclipse and Xena and Mushan, all of those freaking troublemakers in my stream right now are all on Twitch, and they're all able to receive gifts on Twitch. And you can, like, you know what? You could go over Gunner. Thank you for the gifted subs, Gunner. I can't even encourage other people to go over to other and Clips, kiss your face. Harry Dresden, thank you. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Are we well, that's level 13 complete. Thank you. Thank you. I'm there's oh my God, Mushan, you're making me take the Lord's name in vain. And look at me, I'm a fucking angel over here. I'm not supposed to be doing that. I'm not supposed to be doing that. That's not good. That's not good for an angel. What the fuck kind of angel does that? Fucking angel over here. Turtle is Turtle and Druid. And oh God, that went to 15 very quickly. Can I take a moment to just, okay, aside from things, people are trying to make me stutter. People are trying to make me fucking stutter. You know what? I can do without stuttering. I can say fucking stutter. I don't stutter when I say fuck. True fact, I'm pretty sure that, I almost said true fact, but actually it's something that I'm just pretty certain about. Motherfucker, fuck. Why is I had his name at the beginning of my sentence and now I've just lost it because I'm flustered. After the Jeff Goldblum, Manslow says, after the female Jeff Goldblum comment, I am now picturing Dreamy as a Jurassic Park Jeff Goldblum from the meme. Life finds a way, yeah. And apparently Mushan finds a way as well. And Xena. Oh, God. Huh. Okay, hang on. Xena said that I don't want to encourage this behavior, but she said if I get another 20 subs, she'll get a new video and a not safe for work on her Patreon tonight. I can't, like, as much, she says, I'll push publish, I'll do it. No, you know what, though, we have a meeting tonight, so I don't know that you have time to do that. So, we shouldn't, troublemaker Mushan coming in to put the pressure on Z. Much as I want to see Z come out with another video. Oh, it's already recorded? In that case, okay. Oh, and Xena says, Mushan, good boy. I've never good boyed Mushan. I've been flustered by Mushan, but I've never good boyed Mushan. I don't good boy people very easily, though. Very long love train. Only question is whether Xena or Mushan is the conductor. Okay. Xena is always the leader of the trouble. Like she is always the leader of the parade. Every room she walks into, it's going to be Xena. I have duct tapes and whips ready for Mushan. Duct tape and whips ready for Mushan. What do you? Hang on. See? What are you gonna do to Mushan? He's wholesome. He's wholesome. I will I will protect that wholesomeness. Give me the tapes and the whips. Tapes and whips. Why do I keep saying tapes? Dream isn't really an angel. She's just a pigeon who cleaned her wings. These are some first time chat. Lunarians, hello. Who says thank you for the gifted sub? That was very sweet. Mara. Wolf just got in. Wolf Zero. Hello, Wolf. I've done collabs with Wolf. Wolf. One of the best actors I've like legit. I mean, has such a beautiful voice, and thank you. Thank you for the gifted subs. But Wolf has one of the most beautiful voices, and also another person that I've been friends with for years now. I having known Wolf before he started doing the what the hell just happened? A new record. Oh, setting a new record. Keep going. Oh my. Thank you. Well, that was certainly a record for me. Lunarians, you somebody shows up first time and introduces himself very nicely, kindly, very sweetly. That was hello. And Crim Sparrow. Did she just say keep going? No, I did not just say keep going just now. I said level 16. Well, that is absolutely. I wasn't sure if that was absolutely my record now, and wow. Amanda says if you're feeling dreamy sweat, absolutely. Like legit, I'm like not to get gross, but I'm like getting a little flustered and hot here. That sounded dirty. I didn't mean it like that. I mean, I didn't not mean it like that, because hi, Sean. So Damery. I love the name. It's it. Oh, goodness. You guys are so fabulous. Of course you didn't. Just like the armadillo, right? Okay. I don't know if I've posted. I was in a stream with Mushan, and we're playing a game, and I'm having fun, and I am trying to be clean, because Mushan is the wholesome storyteller. Mushan is a very wholesome human being, and very sweet, very charming, very wholesome. I am trying really hard to keep it clean, because I am on his stream at this point, right? I'm like trying hard not to curse. That didn't last the entire time, but I'm trying hard not to curse. And I'm telling this story about how I don't know what I said, something about orcas, and somebody said, orcas eat moose. And that image just was beautiful. Reskar with the gifted. Thank you, Reskar. Oh my goodness, Reskar, you are so kind. I do not deserve this. I have done nothing to deserve all of this. I am just here. Amanda, I said Amand earlier. Amanda Gresham says hello, Zena. Says hey, Zena. So anyway, I'm on flustered. So flustered. I'm on Mushan's stream, and excuse me. I'm in the chat in the Spice Rack Discord that all of our patrons, me and Zena and Lacey Adeo and Moosh and good gravy. I'm forgetting my friends' names. Method Switch. Like, if you're a patron of any of ours, you get to come into this Discord and just hang out and chat with us. And there's like usually somebody there to hang. There's always somebody there to hang out with. But on a regular basis, there's one of your favorite ZAs. Amara's there a lot, and everybody loves Amara. So like, just like if you get a chance to come hang out with us, do it. It's always fun. So and Eclipse is always like the hostess with the mostess. So I'm hanging out. Somebody says that orcas eat moose, and of course that's a statement. Like, and I'm like, is this a really determined? My favorite image is that this is a really determined orca, but of course he says, and we know that this means that the moose is going into the water, and but in order for the moose to get far enough where an orca could get it, I'm like, that moose is diving. That moose is going into deep water, and I just had this fabulous image in my head of like a diver, a scuba diver, just underwater, swimming around, looking at the fishies, and then suddenly there's a fucking moose. And that image was fabulous to me. I went looking it up. I knew if somebody had seen it, somebody else would have taken a picture of it. And God bless the internet. God bless the internet. You can go online and search for underwater moose or ocean moose or whatever, and you can find the images of the moose underwater. And they're fabulous. They're every bit as comical as you would imagine, and I love it. So the image, hype just open. The image of all of that was just fabulous. And I said, oh my goodness, it's a mermoose. So I go looking up. I know that I've come up with the comment of mermoose. I'm not the only one. Next thing I search for is mermoose, and there are so many. There are so many. I am not original at all. There are so many people who have drawn images and made mermoose, and I love that for the world. I love that so much. I keep going, and I'm like, okay, what other animals can there be? What other animals can there be? So, I go looking up. There are mercat. That was mermouse was so easy to find. They were adorable. And mercat. I knew that merkittens were going to happen. Merhippo almost seems redundant, but yes, it was. There was a merhippo. Thank you for reminding me, Nova. Bullwinkle on the What's the Matter You swim team. Lion, that was fabulous. So I'm Ty is causing trouble now. Thank you. So I'm telling this story about how we could put the moose in a trebuchet. That's one way to get him in the water. Is Angel Woman internet hugs? Thank you, Stephen. And so I'm telling this story on Mushan's stream because I love that this stuff all exists. I love what the internet brings us such crap on a regular basis, but also on a regular basis, it brings us things like fucking mermoose, and I love it for that. So I'm all excited. I'm telling this story, and then I realize I'm going through the list of animals, like what kind of mer animals can I find online? I go looking for like, what's going to be the least likely? And I type in mer armadillo. I don't know if I found no mer armadillo or if I only found few mer armadillo, but what I did find, and this is the way I said it to Mushan, because I realized as I was telling this story that I'm about to venture into something that's kind of possibly inappropriate. So I started to say, but I did find an armadillo. And I stopped. And I waited. And then I finished the word doe. I said, I found an armadillo. Doe. And I didn't want it. Poor Mushan. Without quite realizing what he was saying, puts the word together and just says, armadillo? And I'm like, oh. Even when I'm trying to be good, I get the wholesome one to be bad. I am a bad angel. I am such a bad angel. I'm not a good angel. I'm leading people, not even into temptation, just accidental sin. So scares me. That's the kind of angel you got here. I'm sorry. I'll go spank myself. Anyway, that's what the wings are for. This is why I can't go streaming, because shit like that comes out of my mouth. Does it curl up when it gets excited? Yeah. Mushan just came back to the stream, and that's the first thing that he heard. That's the first thing that came out of his mouth. So at least I'm not the. This is, you know what this whole hype train thing is going to be. I know what this is now. This is Mushan getting me as flustered as I got him when I accidentally lured him into saying that word on his stream. So it's Nova. This is the hardest outer shell. Easy to mistake. The halo is really just an onion ring. I've actually made an onion ring halo for myself. It was no accident. I really didn't try to get you into. I wasn't trying to tempt you into saying it. I wasn't trying to make you say it. I was trying to be good. I'm just very bad at being good. I think it was Art Lowe who said that it's not a halo. It's just all the sinful thoughts reeling around really fast. So, you guys have been, you guys are so good at flustering me. Yeah. So okay. Dreams, intrusive thoughts, one. They always do. Okay, I completely misread what Reskar just said. He says, I have a Hadron Collider of sin. Let me tell you how I did not read the word hadron at first. I'm not dyslexic, but I do, we have this tendency to see what we expect to see, and that's not the order I see those letters in most often. I'm just saying. So, every time I look back at my other chat, I see we could put the moose in a trebuchet, and that gets me. More like Gabriel in the movie Constantine. Okay, so Lion, I loved that series so much. I know that okay, these are two things that I loved so much. Keanu Reeves and Constantine. I said Constantine, didn't I? And I love those two things. I love so much, but I also, putting them together, it messed with me so bad. And I, who would be the very first person to endorse color conscious casting, went and said, okay, but he's blonde. I was so focused on that. I was so focused on, but he's blonde. It was a very autistic moment for me. I was having a lot of trouble with it. Have you heard of the angel character in the Tekken series? I have not, Stephen. I need to hear about the angel character in the Tekken series, clearly. Is she a naughty, naughty angel? I think I'm a little bit more on par with the angel in the Hellraiser series. That's Constantine. I'm losing my mind. In the Lucifer series, they're all... Part of the problem is that they're all characters by the same creator, who shall remain nameless now, because it turned out that he was kind of a naughty boy, bad person, which is so disappointing, because so much of the stuff he's written is so good. But that's why they always say, don't meet your heroes. Remember when we changed Keanu Reeves' hair color with AI and you did not like it? That's true. Mushan, I changed it. I changed it to red. In fact, how was that conversation? I think the conversation was that he would not have been as hot as a redhead, or I don't no, because he was still kind of hot. But I don't know why we were talking about Keanu Reeves as a redhead, and it was just a very funny image. I hate when they're bad people. I want to celebrate art, but not give money to the cause I hate. Yeah, you know what, Rescar? This is a conversation I've had just recently as well. I tend to wait. Like, I'll give, I'll, you can appreciate the art and not the artist, but again, yeah, you don't want to benefit somebody who's a horrible person. So you don't want to consume the products. You don't want to consume it in a way that's, you don't want to consume it in a way that's going to benefit a horrible person or support their power to be awful. So I just kind of wait till they're dead. Like, I'll catch up on Roman Polanski movies in a couple of decades or so. I don't know, but that way, that way it doesn't go to them. It goes to like people who, yeah, and buying secondhand at that point. So it's disappointing. Like I love the movie where Paul Bettany was an angel. Paul Bettany is so hot. I did not know. Sad Ginger here. No. Fumantis. No. Dude, my partner and kid are gingers. It's like anybody who's got anything to say about gingers can go fuck themselves. Although I am going to point out that Nova did say Ginger John Wick is keeping the souls he takes. Okay, that's fair. But yeah, I kind of love that red hair. It's also kind of funny that I ended up with I ended up in a relationship with a ginger because like it's so not my type. That almost sounds unkind, but like if I'm attracted to guys, they always the guys I always just look at and go, oh, these beautiful. Always have dark hair, dark eyes. So, like big brown eyes are such a weakness for me. So, and here I am with these strawberry blonde blue eyes and very Scottish looking. The only thing I'm missing is you asking for my autograph. You know what? I've certainly. That's very sweet. And ask any of the people who've like purchased the kisses and what have you. My handwriting is atrocious. You're not missing anything. For those kissing booth things, I put kisses on paper and then wrote little notes of thank you for your support, love, dreaming, and like my handwriting is atrocious. I was looking at that like losing some support from somebody for this. Like talk about not meeting your heroes or their handwriting. But also, God help anybody who has me as a hero. So pick you up, fly you around the room. Around the room, around the world. That's. I don't have time around the world. I've got to go to a meeting soon. Just wait for the day modern medicine allows us to have glow in the dark eyes. Okay, that would be the. Okay, Turtle just redeemed the make the dev laugh. I've got a question. Did that automatically go off for you? Because I'm not hearing it. But if I'm still trying to make sure that it automatically goes off. I've had issues with it. But just in case it didn't. Yeah, we're going to have to fix that eventually. But this is what it sounds like when the doves cry. It's a ridiculous sound and I love it. I need a dreamy. I'm holding out for a dreamy to live. She's got to be smooth and she's got to be smart. We got smooth. Not metaphorically speaking, but you know, I'm like a naked mole rat. I would make a great April O'Neil. Oh. Okay, that's very sweet. That is very sweet. That was very sweet. We'll start a campaign, Souls for Gingers. You can have mine. Well, okay. Actually, my kids got mine. Oh, cupcakes. So sweet. Let's see. I always get such sweet oh, you know what? Actually, speaking of he who shall not be named, but who has the most amazing series that I now don't want to support, even though I grew up on these characters and have loved them almost all my life. I did do a story the last or the one before that. Yeah, the last video I did had a character I named Morphia, and I kept thinking Morpheus the entire time, and I was like, gotta be careful what I say here. Somebody's gonna hear Morpheus. And unfortunately, that's absolutely what has gone through my mind. When I first started this channel, it hadn't really come out. Like, I wasn't. Z is absolutely correct that coming up with the name Dream Audio, very easy to remember, also a crap name because there are other Dream Audios that are so much bigger than I am that I would never be like really very searchable. Or not Kim Possible, Naked Mole Rats are dope. I always think of Kim Possible when I say that. I have a picture of me, and like I used to wear that, the black top, the black kind of funnel neck and the khakis. I have an image of that somewhere. I used to wear it all the time. Anyway, police cookies, cop cakes. Oh my God, that's got to be the name for my. Okay, I'm good. Thank you, Lion. You know what? My mods are now called Copcakes. Kim Possible was a vibe. Kim Possible was fabulous. There's a dancer who does little TikToks of dances either inspired or emulating like the opening credits for different cartoons, and she does a Kim Possible. It's actually all redheaded cartoons as well, I think, because she is also a redhead. Tying it all back together. So just got finished with another ASMR who did a story about a female vampire who confessed the truth about being a vampire and still loves her no matter what. Love that. Of course. Come on, there's something to be said for somebody who's going to bite your neck. Blaze, anyone got an idea of how to get rid of a fever? It's 2 a.m. for me. I can't sleep. Oh, sweetie. Acetaminophen, or if you're in the UK, paracetamol, same thing. And unless you have, I'm not giving medical advice. Who the fuck am I? I was going to say, like, unless you have got like kidney disease, I think you're not supposed to take acetaminophen because it builds up in the system. But also, shower brings it down if it's too uncomfortable. What is the popularity of female vampires? Kevin, because they're hot, because they're goth, they have the dark hair and the pale skin, which thank God is a vibe because... But who cannot love somebody who's going to nibble on your neck? Right? Plus there's the whole there's always that element of I'm obsessed with you. And that's been like since Varney the Vampire. Like I think Varney the Vampire, not the first vampire, but was like the first aristocratic vampire trope. I actually wanted to read Varney the Vampire. I wanted to read some of the old pulp fiction, not pulp fiction, the Penny Dreadfuls, which was Varney the Vampire, and Sweeney Todd was originally started off as Penny Dreadfuls, and a bunch of others. I wanted to actually read those as videos, as audios. And I got into the very first chapter of reading Varney the Vampire, and I was like, oh, looking at this with older eyes now, that main character is coded to be very young. And I was like, it's not saying how young she is, but I'm not. It's young enough that I was not like. I didn't want to. I didn't want to read it publicly. I was like, it doesn't. Okay. I mean, maybe she's 18. I don't know. But I was like, yeah, it was 1700s, 1800s. What can you do? Excuse me. But with the exception of that, it is a cool read for seeing how the starts, how the tropes for the aristocratic vampire that could mesmerize people all started with Varney the Vampire. Um, Penny Dreadful was a good series. Penny Dreadful was a very good series. I would love to see more of that. And Gunnar Reskar said, thinking Barney the Barney the dinosaur is a vampire and can't stop laughing. Okay. Okay. That's the type of thing that AI was made for. Just being like, honestly, I know people have issues with AI, but like, it's no artist is going to spend their. Okay, maybe some artists would spend their time making a vampire Barney the dinosaur, but just for a quick bit of silliness, that is absolutely, absolutely what I'm going to be doing after this stream before I get to my meeting. Something. Carmilla is a great vampire story. It is that, and I do believe that one is safer to read. I was okay. I've got a question for you, and let me know if I were to. Would it be? Which would you rather? Would you like to hear Varney the Vampire if I took out references to that seem like she's the main character or the main female character is like possibly under 18? I don't know if that's I see because I love history. I kind of like to leave historical things as they are but give context for what it was. Like just not and that context of obviously this is not something that we appreciate and why was this acceptable at the time, and sometimes some of the things we think were acceptable at the time we can point out and go, okay, not everybody thought that was acceptable, so it's okay, we can judge them without saying, oh, but they were a product of their time. Yeah, well, other people were products of their time too and weren't dicks about it. So welcome, Amanda. So so let me know, what do you think about doing those stories, but also kind of like, would you, if you were to hear a story like that, would you rather somebody read it and give context or a disclaimer or something like, or would you like rather just kind of leave out the few lines that would make it controversial? What do you think? Leaving out the few lines that make it controversial would certainly make it safer. You know what? I'm talking out loud here like I do all the time. This is why I don't talk to other people. I'm busy talking to myself all the time. If I, there is no direct reference. It's just like, there's no direct reference to this character being like young. It's just my perception that I'm like, oh, that sounds like it's coded to be young. Yeah, brainstorming is good. Yeah. Vampire Dinos would be a Deadpool and Blade collaboration. I'd be down for Vampire Dinos. Vampire Dinos. Okay. Vampasaur? Would it be a Vampasaur? Or a Dinopire? I like Dinopire. Who's going to have the fangs that are strong enough to bite through dinosaur skin? V-Rex. Lucy in Dracula seems very young also. Yes. Yeah, actually. But yes. At least she's like marriage age. There's at least that. And they emphasize that marriage age. And as much as we imagine, people always imagine that like back in the 1800s, 1700s, what have you, people were so young when they married, and that's they generally weren't. Like you could be married earlier, but it didn't usually happen. Velocipaster. Oh, it would be like Velocipaster with my favorite vampire. Not really vampire, but my favorite vampire. Uh, Voltaire, the singer Voltaire. Hot as fuck, that guy. Oh, what can I say? I like old men. Maybe they have a dino straw as an assistant. As an assist. You know what? I Sure. Why not? Like I okay, when I was a young person in Florida, like in my early teens, we had this kind of like a straw. It had a spike at the end of it. You would stab it into an orange, and then you would just squeeze and squeeze and squeeze the orange to suck the juice out of. I'm now picturing a dinosaur being squeezed like an orange. Rat pyre. No, but good. Could put adult rated concept on Patreon. You know what? With a safer version in your YouTube, actually, that is a very good idea. That is a very good idea. Thank you, Jim. That is a very good idea because I have considered that. And I've also considered like I do it sometimes. Like I'll put something on my Patreon or I'll put it in my like. Recently, I had a video got spanked that was it was just an overzealous AI. And if I had done the appeal correctly, I'm certain that it would have been released because it was ironically enough, it was a vampire story that I'd said something. The line was, "Are you sure you want this? Are you sure you want me?" And so, but the tone that I said it and the way it was paused and whatever, like it was preceding, it kind of sounded spicy. And I wasn't thinking about it at the time when I was reading it, when I was voicing it, because I knew what it was about. But the AI automatically picked up on that and was like, "Oh, this is not appropriate." So I I sent it for an appeal, but I didn't realize that they have. I don't. Maybe it wasn't showing up on my screen, but maybe I had to scroll down or click whatever it was. I didn't realize that I should have been filling out a form explaining the context and why this is not inappropriate. So it was denied upon appeal, and I got a warning for my channel, and it will be off next month, I think. But in the meantime, what I did was I just took that audio and I put it on. I had put it on my Patreon, and I put it on my my disk, my Google Drive, because I have all of my YouTube audios are available the night before, usually, for my patrons and for my members, so that you get that ad-free preview. And so that's where I put it. And when I had that, that is not spicy, evil YouTube censors exactly. But when it got spanked, I put it on my member audios folder for my my Google Drive, and just sent a link to everybody for that. And hopefully people got to listen to it. And well, I know some people got to listen to it and enjoy it, because they mentioned it in the comments that I had intended to go through and respond to today before I ended up just hanging out and chatting. And this is fun. I'm going to have to go in like probably 10 minutes or so, because I do have to get ready for a meeting. Turtle said that he sometimes heard that the box doesn't show it. I've heard that as well, but honestly, I could easily just not have seen it. AI needs to be toned down. It should be, but it won't with ongoing advancements. The AI bubble burst and RAM price go down. I do too, because I want to get a new computer. My external hard drives are getting a little out of control right now. If you don't respond to comments today, it just means you'll have to stream another day. Exactly, it will. And I always say this, and it is always true. It's always easier when I'm with someone else because, for one, if I make an obligation to be with someone else, I will show up. Might be a couple of minutes late, but I will show up. That said, you summoned someone. Eclipse, who did you summon? What did you do? Oh, Herd of Turtles. Hello. Uh, hello, my love. Someone specially summoned. Method! Method! That is the someone special. My method. 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 Okay, do you guys know method? Do you guys fucking know method? Do you guys fucking know method? Method switch is the a voice like butter. Like the most beautiful fucking voice. Bird. Yes, Bird. I actually, Bird on my shoulder, but the bird has been pretty quiet. Bird is not always so quiet when I'm trying to do my outros. Bird will come in and start flying around and commenting. But thank you for the shout out to Method Eclipse and Craig. Thank you for this sub. So the gifted subs. You're so wonderful. Cupcake is behaving today for a change. Yeah, he's been getting a little. He's been getting funny. Okay, he's been probably my last story before I have to go and get ready for the meeting. Yes, exactly. Method's voice is like butter. So beautiful. And if you are not subscribed to her, you really need to be. I will live. Kevin says hello to Method Switch. And Brian says, good night. You take care. Have a good night, Brian. But I love Method so much. So sweet and so charming and so chill and just the easiest voice to listen to. And Method has this way of speaking that on a regular basis, you'll hear other people just kind of repeating Methodisms. My favorite is, however. That's my favorite Methodism. But a lot of people will you'll hear people saying little things that Method repeats on a regular basis. So, Rickles, thank you so much. Hello, Rickles. Mr. Rickles, you are so sweet. Mr. Rickles has been long nicknamed Mr. Prickles for me early on. I thank you for the gifted subs. Early on, I got a little pin cushion because a lot of people know that I like to sew, and I saw a pin cushion that looked like a hedgehog, which was very cute to me. And Rickles was very kind enough to get it to me for me, and so obviously I had to name that hedgehog Mr. Prickles. Mr. Prickles has sat on my shelf above my sewing machine for years now, until last few months when my bird started investigating Mr. Prickles and pulling the pins out of Mr. Prickles because I'm an idiot who didn't see this coming. Methodist. Yes, the Methodist. So actually that should be the name of your fans. Method fans should be called Methodists. Tested, thank you so very much for the gift. That was so kind of you. And you adore the GTS voice. Thank you. That is so kind. I never even know what to say. It's so humbling to have people come in and do that when they don't have to, and it means so much. And her Spider Girl video was great. Method is amazing. Okay, last story before I get going about, speaking of the bird behaving. My bird has been getting attitude, and I have to blame myself because clearly I'm the common denominator. My last bird used to take a blood sacrifice from everyone. He was a cockatoo, like on a regular. The number of times he was splattered with blood, looking like something from like a Monty Python cartoon, Monty Python sketch, because he was just such a biter. Um, and I still loved him to death. But this dove of all freaking things, uh, he doesn't like. A lot of times birds like the backs of their heads rubbed, the tops of their heads, the backs of their necks rubbed, and I tried that with him. He doesn't really like it. He'll let me. He likes to get a little scritch under the chin, maybe around the cheek. Maybe if he's really like relaxed and blissed out, and I'm like giving him a little pets, he'll like let me slip my finger around the back of his neck when I'm petting him. But he doesn't really like, and which is he'll let me hug him. He will let me hug him. Put my hand over his wings and kiss him and smooch him, and he's cuddly and wonderful. But the one thing he doesn't like is the back of his head rubbed. So I put my hand up and he comes flying over to me. I put my arm up and he comes flying over to me, usually pretty quickly. He lands on my arm and I go to pet him. I go to give him a little scritch on the back of the head just out of force of habit. Shouldn't be because I've had him for a year now or almost a year now, and he doesn't like it, so I should know better. But I went to go scritch him in the back of the head, and he backs away. He goes from my wrist over to my elbow. And I kind of teased him a little bit like an asshole. I had my right hand by my left fist, and I'm just kind of wiggling my finger at him. And he's backing away. He backs all the way over to my elbow. And I'm not coming for him. I'm just wiggling my finger at him. He got annoyed at even the hint that I was going to pet the back of his neck, and he came running across my arm to smack my hand with his wing. It was loud and it was aggressive, and he bitch slapped me. I was bitch slapped by a bird, by a dove, 3 times. Not just once. It was flap, and then it was flap, flap. And he flap, he backed up, and he came back again, flap, flap, just to make sure that I knew. And I hate that I laughed about that. It was so freaking funny to me. It was so funny to me that I may be in danger of tempting him to do that again. I shouldn't. I'm not going to. But he's so funny and cute. This is why I am a lousy pet owner. But I won't because it annoys him. That's why. Yeah, I won't. But it is funny when he slaps me. And on that, I got the new emote. I need to update my new emotes on Twitch. I've got some new emotes. Cockatoo was just living in the past life as a velociraptor. That vampire bird, yes, that cockatoo was. I think that he had a cult in former life, and he was really annoyed that he no longer had his worshippers. So anybody who got near him, he had to initiate them. Anyway, it has been so much fun. I am so humbled and touched and grateful to all of you from Biter Bird to for the Biter Bar. He absolutely was a vampire. He was an adorable, sweet. Maybe I shouldn't call him sweet after I've just talked about how many people he's made bleed. Literally, I have a gouge in my forearm from when he bit me. But with all of that, he was also very cuddly and he was very sweet. Because I know I'm sounding like I'm sounding like I'm making excuses for an abuser, but also like he was trying to hug, he was trying to cuddle, he was trying to love on me, and like the only time he ever did that, okay, this sounds so bad. I'm making excuses for this. This sounds so bad. But still, the only time he ever did it, right, was when he was hugging me, I was cuddling with him, and I had to like move on. It's time to die. I tried to put him down. He would do it when I was trying to put him down, and he didn't want to be put down, and he held on to me with his very sharp beak. So he was trying to be sweet. He just ended up being abusive. Anyway, on that note, it has been so much fun. I adore you all guys so much. I'm going to wrap it up now, get ready for my meeting, and I love you all. Aggressively sweet. That's the perfect, perfect way to put it. Thank you, Crim Sparrow. Thank you all. Greg, Nova, obviously Moose, Sean, and Captain. Cap. I did. Thank you for popping in and saying hi. And Elnan just showed up. Hello. Uh, mm, mm. We're gonna play nicely. We're not gonna play nicely because that's not a way to. I said hello before I saw what it was says, and we're not gonna be unkind. So anyway, on that note, it has been fun. Thank you very much. Did Eclipse take care of that? Was it automatically? It was. Yeah. Thank you, Eclipse, for taking care of that for me. I adore you all. Take care, Tizzy. Take care, everybody. Greg, with one last troublemaking moment before he heads out. You guys take care, and I will talk to you